Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode in the Adventures with Andi 2021 Halloween Megaventure.
What are we doing this time?
Okay, I'm a little concerned that this year's Megaventure might be a bit too scary.
Why's that?
Because it scared the graphic right off your t-shirt.
You too!
What the? Okay, well that's not gonna work.
What do you need to fix it?
I have a plan. Fear not, I have a plan.
Gonna wear a box. Good idea. And now let's print some spleens. Technical difficulties, please stand by.
No,
No?
the screen printing kit that I got you for Christmas like 2 years ago that
Yeah.
you've never used. Yes, I got Chad this screen printing kit for Christmas like 2 years ago and he has never used it. He didn't even take it out of the shrink wrap until a couple of weeks ago when I suggested, hey, maybe we could do that for an episode of the Megaventure.
So it's out of the shrink wrap now.
Got you.
Progress.
Can't return it now. It's out of the shrink wrap and it's been 2 years. For my t-shirt, since we didn't use these stencils for our paint pour artwork, I thought I'd try using them on my t-shirt and come up with a little design.
Okay. Which stencils do you think you're gonna use?
The two that aren't on here.
That's gonna make it difficult.
No, they're not on here because I've already stuck them on some plastic so I can work on transferring them over to what we need for screen printing. But yes, those two. Now for Chad, for your t-shirt, I got something special planned.
Oh, what's that?
I designed for Chad a custom stencil of a demon skull.
Oh wow, that's nice. Look at that.
Yeah, I asked him what he would like on a t-shirt and he said a demon skull. So I drew this for him and now he just has to cut it out. Now for paints, the kit came with black and red.
Perfect for Halloween.
Darkness and blood, yes. We also have 4 other colors over here that we can use. See, notice, still in shrink wrap. I got him this at the same time as the kit. Never used. The kit did come with photo emulsion fluid. We will not be using that today. Partly because we don't know if it's still any good. Apparently those things have a shelf life. We could go out and get some more, but it's a little bit more complicated than we want to get into today. So we're gonna go with just the basic beginner level, what they recommend to start with, of just cutting out stencils. Oh, this is just acrylic paint?
Yeah, see, acrylic screen. It's probably of a different viscosity than you're used to, but...
He knows what I'm already thinking. Okay, we don't have to do it today, but at some point, fluorescent.
Yeah?
Yes, yes. All right.
Start with the basics since this is our very first time.
Since this is our very first time, we are not going to overcomplicate it. I am not going to fall down that rabbit hole like I normally do. We're just going to keep it simple. Sound like a plan?
Sounds like a plan.
All right. So
I'll get cutting.
grab your little X-Acto knife and start working on cutting that out.
Okay. First piece. Got a ways to go.
All right, I've got my stencil on my printing screen and we're going to start with practicing with mine first because I want Chad's to be as good as we can possibly make it. And I figure if we start with mine, then we can make all of our mistakes on mine and learn all of our lessons so that we're better prepared to make yours as good as possible.
Hopefully, but hopefully they both turn out great.
We'll hope so. We're also going to start with trying to print just on some paper before moving on to the t-shirt. So I've got it in here. I'm going to line it up on here. And I've got the ink. And the paper that I'm printing on is just Soho Urban Artist marker paper. Now, according to the directions, what am I supposed to do, Chad?
Just place a couple tablespoons at the end furthest from you. Place your squeegee behind the ink, so opposite farther from you.
Okay.
Hold it at about a 60-degree angle and apply enough pressure as if you're opening a heavy door and pull it toward you. And then that's called the print stroke.
Okay.
And then once that's complete, you're going to stop before you get to the bottom. Okay. And then lift the screen slightly to separate the screen from your print surface, and then lift your squeegee and place it in front of the bead of ink. In applying light to no pressure at all, flood the ink back over your screen and image.
Okay. How many people think I'm going to remember anything past the first, maybe second step on all of that? He'll read the rest. He'll read it to me again. Okay, so a couple of tablespoons.
Yeah.
So like...
Make sure you leave enough room to get the squeegee behind you there.
It's a thin squeegee, so this is really thick.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's supposed to be this thick or if it is just dried out. These are the craft sticks that came with the kit. They don't seem to be the best option for getting this out. Okay. All right. I'm going to try. Does it say anything about spreading it to be?
It does not, but that's what they show in the picture.
Spreading it out?
To be fairly even across.
Yeah. Because I'm thinking if it's just all glopped up in places.
That's where it's going to end up.
Yeah, it's going to skip places. So try to get that about even. Stick that out of the way. All right.
So place it on the far side there, about a 60-degree angle towards you. Yep.
60 degree?
Yeah, looks good. And now bring it toward you.
With about as much force.
To open a heavy door. Might need to do that again, because that didn't do much. Might need more ink.
I might need to. Okay. And then you said...
Lift it up. This whole screen, it says.
Lift up the whole screen? How many hands does this thing think I have? Lift it up?
Yeah.
And then what?
And then to separate the screen from your print surface, lift your squeegee and place it in front of the bead of ink. Applying the light, no print. Applying
What?
light.
I'm supposed to lift this up? The whole thing?
I would think you need to put it back down at that point. Okay?
I don't know if I did that right, but I think that's about what I don't think I'm going to get it back down over that this time.
No, but that looks pretty good.
Okay, let's go ahead and can you peel that up? We'll put another one down and I will try it again.
Okay.
Practice, practice, practice. So I'm going to go ahead and
Place it again.
place this down like this.
Back up, put more ink in.
I'm
Go
going
back
to
up
put
to the
more
top.
ink in. Oops, too high up. I don't think I used enough pressure the first time.
Okay.
So.
And, pick up your squeegee.
Oh, the squeegee.
No, it also says the string.
I mean, am I just supposed to lift it up like...
I guess, yeah.
And then... I don't know what that second swipe is for.
So you got that.
Pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good. I mean...
I guess we're ready to move on to the t-shirt. All right. Setting this down and there's no going back. Right here. Okay. Put some more ink on here. So I'm going to start back behind the ink. I'm going to press down. They say with the force it takes to open a heavy door, I'm just going to press down as hard as I can. That's what worked for me better. And then back with as little pressure as possible. Moment of truth, y'all.
Hey, it's there.
It's there. It's not terrible.
Yeah.
Not bad for a first try.
Yep.
Now we reset for Chad's t-shirt.
Yeah.
Whee! You want to tell them what you're doing different from the way I did it?
Oh, the way that I'm doing it different from how Andy performed it is I put the stencil underneath the screen. So, yep. Like that.
That's different from how they say to do it, but he's going to do it his own way.
Figure what the heck, right?
Yeah. What's the worst that happens? It doesn't work?
Yep.
That's right. We do have a second thing of black if we need it.
And so, like I'm opening a heavy door, you say.
Yes. Do not press all the way. Just like your...
So like this.
I think you needed more ink. Okay, now you pick it up. And then... Yeah, I think you needed more ink on yours.
Wonder if I can do it again.
Yeah. Why not?
Hold my squeegee.
This is just a test, so like we said, what's the worst that happens, right? Okay, that's
That was not intentional.
different way to do it, I guess.
Yeah, it was not intentional. Squeegee, please.
Okay.
Opening a heavy door.
Okay, not with all your strength.
Yeah.
Just heavy door. See, I think you're pushing down a little too hard.
I think.
Yeah.
Oops. You almost see how that looks. It wiggled a little bit. You ready?
Yep.
And when I say it wiggled a little bit, I mean the frame didn't go down exactly where it was, so I think we're going to have some transfer. It didn't do anything.
No, that did not work out at all well.
No.
I think you have to put the stencil on the other side.
Okay.
On the inside. And you know what that means, right?
Are we doing the whole stencil?
Yeah.
So here we are with this one. We're going to give it another shot. Instead of cutting out the skull in that form around the outside of the skull, I'm just going to leave that in the paper, and we're just going to do basically a silhouette of the horns and the eyes, the nose, and the mouth. And we also put it on much thicker cardstock so that hopefully it stands up to the paint better. The last change that we made is I'm also going to print it on the inside of the screen as opposed to the underside. So we'll go ahead and tape this in and then do a test print on a piece of marker paper. And then, if all goes well, put it on the shirt. Okay, so that's a good spot for that. Let me tape that paper down. That looks good.
All right.
Okay. You just pop it up. And back down.
Maybe that was with barely any pressure.
Yep.
Okay.
You need to put this someplace.
My hands are sitting here ready and waiting.
Shall we see what we got?
Let's take a look.
You ready?
Yes.
That's much better.
It's much better. We just look at that eyebrow.
Yeah, that eyebrow went a little
What
wide.
happened?
I don't know.
Oh my god. He's got such a look though.
He's got personality, that's for sure. We have it on the shirt. Add in some ink. We let the back of the stencil dry a little bit to see if that helps. And I think
And we put it over on the other screen too, so that it's clean.
Yeah, it's on a different screen, and I think what happened is, I think the main culprit was I just pushed too hard. About 60 degrees here.
Yep.
And so less pressure. Turn it around.
And then barely any pressure.
No pressure, basically. There you go. You ready? See what this looks like? 1, 2, 3. Separate.
Whoa! What happened?
I don't know.
You have a very ghostly print, honey.
Yeah.
I think you're gonna have to try again.
I don't think I can line it up though.
I think you're just gonna have a ghostly skull.
Yeah, I'd rather have a ghostly skull than one that's kind of superimposed.
No, I mean, do you think you can line it up at all?
I don't know. I should have put tape down.
We could try. I mean, it's your t-shirt, but that's not gonna last very long.
No, we can give it a go.
Let's see.
Can you try to peek under there and line it up for me?
Okay. I can do what I can to try, but I don't know.
Okay, you ready?
Now the other thing you could do is you could try printing a different color ink, and that'll just seem like the shadow.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're definitely going to have to. Oh, whoa! I should turn it good. You're definitely going to have to print some more ink.
But with all the black ink on here already, will the other color come through?
I don't know. It's an adventure.
Yeah. Guess we'll put it down. Okay, you want to hand me the blue ink? We'll give it a go. We'll see how big of a mess we can make of it, right? So I guess a little bit harder next time. So we're going to try some blue over the top. Mix it up. Looks like it's separating a little bit.
That at least looks a better consistency than the black.
Looks a little bit thinner.
It does.
It runs a little bit.
Oh yeah, yeah. The black did not do that.
Okay, so this is almost like gonna pour on there. So who knows what this will look like? We don't.
It's an adventure.
Yeah. You ready?
All right.
Applying still at 60 degrees.
Uh-huh.
I'm opening.
Hold it in. Have you always been holding it on the ends?
Yeah. And hold it in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Ready? I'm gonna open a slightly heavier door.
Okay.
And I'm gonna pick it up, and I'm gonna lightly come back. You ready?
Yep.
1.
Well, why don't you first try lifting it from the end, peeking under, and see how it looks.
Okay. Ready?
How does it look?
Yeah, it looks better, I think.
Okay.
Ready? There's a mess, but yeah. It's artistic.
It is. The blue really didn't come through.
Nope.
You got more black though.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to your shirt?
I washed it.
At the same time you washed mine?
Yeah, at the same time. They were in there together.
I'm telling you, Chad, that thing is just cursed. Like and subscribe, y'all. We'll see you tomorrow.